Greetings, possums. Just wanted to take a moment to bend your ear before we get into this episode. To start, thank you all for taking this journey with us. I cannot believe we are here in Season 3 already. I mean, before we know it, we're going to be saying goodbye to these characters that we've all come to know and love over the last 3 years. I'm sorry, I'm getting ahead of myself. We do have a whole season to go, and good gracious, the APA is quite powerful these days. Within these last 3 years, Southern Tomfoolery has grown from a single show into a blossoming network of content. We have launched another main show with Live and Let Fly, and we cannot be more pleased with how that has come out thus far. The adventures of Roland and his crew are just beginning, but already we are truly in love with our PCs and having such a fun time. Zach is crushing it in the GM chair, and I just can't wait to see where we go next. We've added a Twitch show to our lineup with STF and friends, and it has been a joy to get to know all of our guests better and fill our Mondays with laughs and camaraderie. Hacky Sack Heroes continues to be a monthly dip into Emily's mind as she GMs us through the homebrewed adventures, some of which a few of you helped create. The fact is, though, we wouldn't have any of these shows without the support and inspiration that we are so fortunate to have from all of you, our Possum Kingdom. This brings me, in my long-winded fashion, to the actual point of this intro. We would like your feedback, and so we have developed another survey. Some of you may remember the first one we put out a few years ago, and that one helped us so much. We are hoping to have even more engagement this time around. We have worked with our newest Passel Pal, eRobs, to hone in on some more pertinent information that will help us develop the future of the network with you all in mind. While of course we understand that playing from our heart is what really makes STF sing, your feedback will prove invaluable to us as we make decisions about the network's future and what we do next in regards to content, merchandise, and community. So if you're willing to take a few minutes to respond to the survey, we all would be most appreciative. The survey link can be found in the episode notes of this episode, on all of our socials, in our Discord, and on our website. It will be open from now through August 7th. I want to go ahead and preemptively thank all of you who take the time to go through our survey and respond. I appreciate your time and honesty in all of your responses, and I can't wait to see what you all have to say. So thanks for helping us get here. Thank you for helping us take the next steps forward in growing the STF network. And now please enjoy Episode 174, Snow Motion. I don't know how many episodes it's going to be before this feeling wears off, but I am so excited to be doing APA again with the core crew, Sanzino, Ad Kuiper.
At least one more. At least one more, Adam.
Yeah, at least one more. Yeah. Definitely this one, at least. It's just so, last episode was so awesome to, like, y'all just, like, fell right back in the rhythm of APA, and it was really... It's a special thing to watch when we've developed these characters over over 3 years, close to 200 episodes. You know, like it's really neat to you all embody these characters so easily. You know, and we've
had a little practice.
Just a sketch.
Yeah, but I mean, you kind of took yours away from me for a while.
Yeah.
You know?
It's like riding a bike, man. You just gotta get in the low register and you fall right back into it.
All right. Here's the thing, though. Banter, what do we do with that now? Do we do banter? What is banter? Is that part of the show? What are we going to talk about? That part, I don't know. We could just talk about how great our show is, but that seems a little self-serving, I mean,
if you don't serve yourself.
But yeah, what are you even doing?
It's a case-by-case basis. You know what I mean? It's a case-by-case basis.
It's like a buffet.
Week to week.
Gotta serve ourselves.
Yeah.
No. Don't eat the shrimp.
Don't eat the shrimp.
Or do. It wasn't
Not
the shrimp.
It's not the shrimp. That's correct. It wasn't the shrimp.
Turns out it was never the shrimp.
Never the shrimp the whole time.
In my mind, I just see like a little shrimp standing on a table going, vindicated!
It's like, yeah, this slander will not stand anymore.
I can tell you all this now. There was a time that Shayo and I were seriously considering putting shadow shrimp.
Get the
as
fuck
an
out.
animal.
The shadow
Get
prawn.
Damn it,
Yeah.
Shay.
Yeah, and he even created the stat block and everything.
I have
for it.
he did.
no doubt that he did, dude.
The umbral prawn. It was going to be like one of the phantasms that y'all experience, but I pulled the plug on that. It was
Jeez.
I mean, that's a one shot right there.
Would have been better if it was crawfish, anyways.
Yep,
Right.
yep,
the
true.
name of the one shot is "It's Not the Shrimp."
It's not the shrimp.
It's not.
No, it's not, unless it is.
Well,
Yeah, right. Until it is.
Until it is, right? Well, I don't have anything else to say.
Let's get right into it.
Let's just go. Let's just jump into the adventure.
take a
That's a
bite.
throwback, right? That's
Yeah.
an APA throwback.
Yeah, let's get right into
Get
it.
right into
Yep.
it. Hey, what do you guys think about the new theme song? Right? we can talk about that for
my
a
Oh,
second.
yeah, we
God.
didn't really talk about
We
that.
haven't talked
Yes.
about that. We got a new theme song. It's still dang Thwarkle.
It's
It is.
still,
It is.
but it's
It's a lot
fucking
more.
epic.
It's a lot more Thwackle than Dang these
It's a lot
days.
more Thwackly, yeah.
I thought it was pretty danging.
Yeah,
That was pretty dang.
When does it
I
become like?
it's like kind of soaring. It's a little more like it's thick
Yeah.
and it's kind
Well,
of
the
epic.
the main melody, the notes are held out longer. And it's got that
Yeah, it's
big
more
brassy
stretched.
sound. Yeah. So,
Yeah, it's not.
It-
it's not
it-
like it's funky, but
Yeah.
It demands acknowledgement. Yeah, there you go. How about that? Is that it?
It was cool though. It coming out of the like prologue, like it was more subtle. Like you don't get. It's like, okay, here's some like build up music or whatever for what's going on, and then you kind of realize when the Thwackle section comes out that it's like oh shit, this is the new song,
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, because you don't know and
It
for
sneaks
sure
up on
until
you.
then.
Sneaks
I
up
hope
on you and
everybody
thwacks
likes
you in
it.
the
I hope
head.
everybody likes it. I know everybody was excited when we threw in the original theme in
For the interlude.
and for the interlude.
Yeah.
And sorry, we just give you a little taste
Yeah.
here
Yeah.
and there.
Yeah. I mean, there's 69 episodes with it. So,
Yeah, right.
nice.
yeah.
It's our third album. Okay, you know what
yeah.
I'm saying. You got to allow us to grow as
Yeah.
as a band.
Well, I'll tell you a little bit about developing that, trying to write it and orchestrate and everything. I knew from the get-go that I wanted it to be a lot more orchestral than the other ones because I wanted it to have that big superhero vibe. But that turns out to be pretty difficult to do. Who knew that like writing for symphonies was hard? Especially on this, single broken ass busted keyboard that I have,
It's got character, Adam.
it does. And so this was like the third version of it. I had started like two different versions of it, and scrapped them, started over. And I kind of got the base of it down, but I really wanted that the dang Thwackle, theme or motif to be big and brassy. And I was looking through all these sounds on this keyboard that I have, trying to find the right ones. I found like big brass, but that sounded a little too cheesy, a little too like, New Orleans
imagine a
jazz.
horn
Big
sound.
yeah. Right. And I kept scrolling, kept looking through, trying all these different things. And I finally came across one called Gotham Soundtrack. I played a note on it. I was like, oh, that's it.
Yeah.
And so it's that, blah, blah, like it had it. And once I laid that down, I was like, finally, I got this. And I sent it to Zach, as I do, to kind of get the first pass over it. And, I think this is the first time I've sent you a theme song where you like had no notes. You're like, that's
All I said was like tighten up that
there was
motif.
like a little, there was like a little, it was like off a hair of
I mean, the thing is, everybody, Adam likes to make weird music. You know what I mean? And so sometimes I have to just rein him in and be like, hey, bro, that's cool and all, but just put it on the one, Just make it on the
boring,
one.
Zach.
But yeah, after you tighten that up, dude, it was clean. I had no issues with it. I loved it.
Yeah.
That's cool that the sound set was called Gotham.
Yeah.
What was it? Gotham Symphony?
Gotham soundtrack.
Just soundtrack.
Yeah.
That now in my head going into this season is a Christopher Nolan movie. You know?
Yeah. Oh, definitely. I mean, the whole theme ends with that Christopher Nolan. Blah, you know, like that's the final note. It's got the blah. It's got the blah.
Blahs in it, dude.
It's ironic to me, or feels ironic, because I watched the third Chris Nolan Batman movie to go to sleep last night.
Oh man,
what a way to go to
Rises,
sleep.
dude.
Okay.
Tom Hardy.
Well, we failed
Legend.
to get right into it, but I appreciate the shout out to the theme song. And like Zach and the rest of us, we hope that you enjoy it and that it met all your probably absurd expectations.
Insanely overinflated expectations. Yeah.
Shout out to Finder. I'm talking about you. So now let's get into it. You guys are on the ship, making your travels to Jedarat. And I wanted to give you guys I don't want to do a whole ship scene. We've done now, I think, 3 back-to-back episodes of all RP. So sorry, cutting the ship scene for here. But
I'm okay with that.
There are some mechanical things that you all are able to do while you're on the ship, particularly gathering some knowledge. So, what you can do is, we got 2 things that you can do some research on your way in. One on New Horizons, and the other on Jedarat itself. Both of these would require culture checks, although for the Jedarat knowledge, somebody can use physical silence. Physical silence.
Orin would use physical silence because he doesn't have these skills and anything high enough to matter, you know?
Right. So let's start with New Horizons, and I'm imagining that our professional
culturologist.
Culturologist.
Yep.
Love it.
That's a professional name.
Former resort owner.
Yeah.
Now, what? Ziva does not own or run and operate Pools of Paradise anymore. That's kind of a crazy thing.
I would like to say though, I'm still
Still
on the board.
still
Huh?
a board member. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm still getting a cut.
You're still getting the
Controlling
dividends.
shareholder.
Controlling shareholder. Thank you.
Yeah, she's got 51%.
At least. Yarp. Sorry, I was trying to get my dice settled. Yes, I would very much like to do that, please, sir.
All right, let's
Culture,
roll.
you say?
I do say.
Okay. Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay, this is my fear coming to life right here. Okay, I don't have my calculator pulled up. This is the joke, y'all. But it's the fucking realist. This is my...
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, no.
I'm going to start
that's only
making you roll
44.
on Foundry.
I will, I guess.
No, so you got a 44 with the culture?
Yeah.
Okay, you are going to get every bit of information that you can get here. There were 3 tiers, and you exceeded the 3rd tier by 10 plus. So here you go. You know that New Horizons Luxury Retreats is a subsidiary company currently owned by Abadar Corp, which was just... They recently acquired it from Eclipse Innovations. That you already knew. A little bit more about the company, though. You know that it's a startup company that operates primarily in the Vast, which is indeed where Jedarat is, by the way, specializing in destination housing developments and luxury resorts. New Horizons attracted their powerful benefactor after they successfully built a tropical spa resort on an artificial island within the distant planet of Yunal's worldwide oceans. They were eager to get out of the umbrella of Eclipse Innovation as they continued to get more and more bad press. So it was a pretty quick deal. Eclipse Innovations needed some cash inflow, and Abadar Corp was happy to take New Horizons off their hands.
Of course they were.
New Horizons Luxury Retreats was relatively unknown in the Pact Worlds until they cemented a deal with Abadar Corp and the Xeno Wardens to terraform Jedarat into this winter resort. The joint project began 7 years ago, actually. So the Xeno Wardens and New Horizons started that, and then transferred ownership from Eclipse to Abadar Corp. And then finally, the New Horizons Luxury Retreats recently recruited several ex-employees of Paradise Resorts, which was the original resort arm of Eclipse Innovations. So you know that they were responsible for the disastrous VIP resort opening of New Elysium that led to all the guest deaths except for yourself. And so the similar employee rosters, these new kind of refugees from Paradise Resorts that now work for New Horizons, have spurred some nasty rumors that the curse of Paradise Resorts has followed them to New Horizons because of the recent events of everything going haywire on the planet. So that's kind of everything that you know about New Horizons.
Okay.
So let's talk about this planet, Jedarat. Can roll a culture check or a physical science.
Can two people do it?
Yeah.
Like one culture, one. I would love to culture.
You'll probably blast it out, you know.
Oh, only a 42.
Only 42. So yeah, I mean, somebody can roll physical if they want, but you're going to get all the information here too.
All right.
So Jedarat is an inhospitable planet in the vast, discovered in 312 AG. Its poor atmosphere, icy climate, and remote location disappointed the explorers who first landed there. But New Horizons saw potential in the remote world, and together with the Xeno Wardens, they have the construction rights and began terraforming Jedarat only a year after its discovery. While Jedarat is home to any known indigenous sentient life, mysterious ruins cover the surface of the planet. The architecture and the materials found within these ruins don't match any records of known ancient civilizations. A series of Abadar Corp Xeno archaeology teams have explored the ruins, but the ruins' origins and purposes remain a mystery. Conspiracy theorists believe that Jedarat was once home to a powerful ancient civilization whose technology far exceeded that of the Pact Worlds. Depending on who's asked, different conspiracists believe this alien species might have designed all life in the Pact Worlds, conquered many systems in the vast before ultimately destroying themselves, or simply hid away in the subterranean structures beneath the ice. So just a little context information about where you're going, who's there, what's going on.
Okay.
Yeah. As you enter Jedarat's atmosphere and you prepare for landing on this icy world, you can spot the project's significant progress, complete with efforts at commercialization. Cheerful, hollow billboards rising from the snowy ground feature several picturesque wintry scenes. Quaint villages nestled among snow-capped peaks, sapient species partaking in winter sports, and ads for cozy log cabins equipped with state-of-the-art home upgrades. Partially constructed communities dot the planet's mountainsides and valleys. Vast forests of cerulean coniferous trees surround those idyllic villages, and ski lifts traverse the frozen hills. However, a constant blizzard raging over the entire planet's surface obscures much of this winter wonderland. So most of what you're seeing is digital readouts from your scanners rather than actually getting visual eyes on what's down there. You've been given the planetary coordinates for the landing site near a chalet converted into Disaster Relief HQ. As you're approaching, fierce winds whip at your starship, drive blinding snow into your viewports, and obscure scanner readings the closer you get, all of which makes navigation more difficult than usual. Oren, why don't you go ahead and give me a piloting check?
Yeah, absolutely.
Can I ask you this before we get that check?
Sure.
Does this evoke any memory of the flight through the snowy mountains of the Vast? Do you have any trepidation, or are you past that, over that? Just the similarities. I'm just curious of what Oren is feeling right now. Again, trying to land in difficult, blizzardy conditions.
Yeah, I mean, Ibra take the wheel as always, man. I think Oren, when his sight becomes so obstructed, right? He's not even focused. He's focused inward. He is, kind of just looking at the cosmic weave of it all. And actually, I'm going to activate my a feature that I have that's specifically for piloting, that before I roll this check, I can choose to use it. I get one a day, extensive studies, and let's see. Let me just. I can re-roll after I roll this. If I don't think it's high enough, I can choose to re-roll it. Right, and then I have to take the second result, even if it's worse. So, but we got a pretty high piloting skill. Yeah, how does a 38?
38 beats the DC of 30.
Okay.
So you are able to successfully direct the Epic Tracer to the appropriate tarmac within walking distance of the command center. I'm going to fast forward to you all disembarking, unless there's something you guys want to say to each other. Okay. So as you exit the ship, rugged mountain peaks covered in lush forests rise from Jedarat's frozen surface. Sprawling construction sites nestle within the mountains and valley, the heavy equipment and incomplete structures nearly indistinguishable beneath mounting snowdrifts. Glimpses of a luxurious log and stone building perched on the edge of a steep valley appear through the torrential snowfall. The chalet radiates warmth and inviting golden light from its glass picture windows, and sword-like icicles hang from its eaves. So, I presume you walk towards it.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
No, we're going to hang out. We're just chilling.
Well, we've seen it. I think we can
all right, everybody, let's go home.
We'll see you.
Yep. You kind of get a sense of what this part of the resort could be as you walk from the landing strip up a gentle hill toward the chalet. The structure is beautifully constructed. It's a 2-story alpine lodge with gleaming solar panels integrated into its slanting rooftop. A stone path lined with evergreen shrubs leads to the building's main entrance. A polished wooden door adorned with an intricately carved wreath of interwoven pine cones and antlers. Throughout the grounds, holograms of pale elves engage in a playful snowball fight, while service bots in the shape of burly humanoid mountaineers greet passerbys and offer directions. The winter festive theme continues inside the chalet. Evergreen wreaths decorate the building's polished log interior, and stone fireplaces crackle with warmth and light. Instead of housing cheerful vacationers, however, the chalet's lobby teems with besuited corporate workers anxiously chattering into comm units. The nearby gift shop has recently been converted into a first aid station, and that's kind of what you see is this bustle of activity as you walk in. What do you do?
What was the name of our contact? I'm sorry.
That's an inspiration for anybody who can remember it. Nope.
My whole
You hit us with a lot of information.
My whole plan was to go back and re-listen to these 2 episodes that we just recorded and get all my notes because I was too in it.
Right, I get you. Her name is Esafina Knott.
There you
That's
go.
what I said.
Yeah.
It rolls off the tongue so
If
easy.
you didn't hear
I was
us
just
say
muted,
that, everybody, because
unfortunately.
Adam
It's like,
edited it out to make us look dumb.
Yeah, that's what it was.
Screaming Esafina Knott this whole time.
The whole time.
Got him.
The whole last time.
Yeah, that's her name.
So, do we know what she is? What is her race? What is her...
Oh, it's like, she's a person.
She's a person. I mean, like, to...
She's a human.
She's a human. You see any humans? I'm not trying to call out her name, basically.
There's a bunch of humans. There's, it's a whole group of people frantically trying, working. It's a disaster HQ, so there's a lot of bustle going on.
We just kind of grab a passerby and say, we're looking for Esafina. Could you direct me to her?
Yeah, you can head upstairs to the conference room. That's where she's at.
Thank you. And
Yeah.
you're up, out of the
Okay.
way.
Yep.
Cheers, mate.
And walks off. So you get upstairs and you go, you kind of just search around trying to find the conference room, and you do. And in there you see a tall, elderly human woman with umber skin and a cybernetic optical implant in her left eye. It kind of gives her the appearance of heterochromia, but you guys can tell that that's actually a augmentation.
Yeah.
Right.
Vel gets naked.
You know that this must be her. She's got the triangle with the key symbol of Abadar on her lapel. She's got like a little lapel pin, and she being kind of the only person in this conference room at the moment, you deduce that it must be her. She has her hair, silver hair, styled in a sleek bob. And I actually, if you'll refer to our Discord, have a picture here for you guys.
Okay. Ooh la la. Ooh. She is fierce. I love it.
She sees you and she says, "Oh, greetings. If you must be the APA, yes?
Yes, that is correct.
Excellent. Perhaps we could discuss things upstairs. There's a spacious upstairs loft that's a little bit more comfortable, and there's a fire that I had ready to go. It'd be warm, and perhaps a cup of tea or hot chocolate might make things easier."
Of course, whatever is easy to expedite. We know everything is a bit in upheaval here, and we want to help.
Yes, would you care for hot chocolate, coffee, or apple cider?
I know refreshments are needed. We're on a time crunch here, right? Like, people are trapped.
Yes. So you get the sense that a lot of this is just coming from her training as an executive. It's very polished exterior, that she wants to make this meeting as comfortable for you as possible, but that she is also very gravely troubled about what's going on. You can definitely get the sense that she is.
That was
anxious.
going to ask. I'm like, is she taking this serious at all? Okay, so
yeah. So once you guys settle in the loft upstairs, does anybody want cider or coffee or hot chocolate? Okay.
No, she kind of set the tone, so no.
Well, Esafina Knott does grip a snowflake patterned mug of apple cider and very tightly, and takes a sip. She sighs at the momentary pleasure and raises a cup toward her guest, gesturing for them to follow suit, and then realizes that none of you have taken a cup, and
we're all just staring at her, what do you
get on with it?
I feel like as a person who is an executive hostess, essentially, I feel for her, but because this is what you fall back on, your host.
But our time is valuable.
Exactly, and people.
Well,
could
she's not wasting your time.
Yeah.
We're talking about seconds here in just general polite hospitality.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? She's not trying to dilly-dally or beat around the bush. She's just making sure that everybody's warm and paying attention.
Gotcha.
But she does speak candidly now for the first time. The ruins were always a problem. This planet is chock full of them. When resort construction started, we decided to build around the ruins instead of razing them. The idea was to add a bit of local color to the project. Of course, we did our due diligence and sent teams in to explore. The teams found nothing of interest, and we still have no idea what ruins are or who or what built them. About a week ago, we discovered another set of ruins in the valley below. This structure was different. It was a walkway surrounding a passage that led deep underground. We immediately sent a team in, and none of us expected them to find anything unusual. And New Horizons started drafting plans for an interactive museum incorporating this structure. The last communication we received from that team was disturbing, to be frank. I'll send it to you. Miss Knott pauses and taps her datapad. The simultaneous chiming of all your comm units instantly signals that the file has been delivered. Tala, the team leader, reported that one of her squad somehow activated a piece of machinery within. That's when our terraforming equipment went berserk. Before the comms went dark, Tella said that the site's defenses were back online. I don't know what that means, but it doesn't sound good. Topside, we haven't been able to disconnect or hack into whatever's causing the disturbance. She furrows her brow and takes another long drink from her mug. We haven't heard from them in over a week. They had plenty of supplies, but they're researchers, not trained combatants. I'm afraid something might happen to them long before they run out of rations. Miss Knott gently sets her mug down on the stone hearth and types another command into her datapad. She turns the device to display a detailed topographical map of the valley with a set of coordinates marked in red. This is the team's last known location. I realize you might have other motives in accepting this contract, but for me, rescuing this team and shutting down whatever's causing this storm is my only concern. If you succeed, I will make sure that you are compensated for your efforts.
Well, look, don't worry, Miss Knott. We'll handle it with the APA. This is what we do. We're professionals.
Yes, your reputation certainly precedes you.
Miss Knott, could you tell us, we are aware that one of the members of the research team is a wealthy man. We are actually, most of us, familiar with him before he's took into research. But what are the other members of the team? How many people are we looking for?
There are two others. A female Corlu named Tala. She was the group's leader. And they had an android with them named Ariad N5, along with, yes, Weldy. I do remember now something about that when the Xeno Wardens seemed to maybe have told me that when they were suggesting you to be hired. I'm sorry, I'm all frazzled. I'm quite disturbed at this. I would hate for something terrible to happen to them, particularly.
So it's been a week.
Mm-hmm.
There's 3 people down there.
Mm-hmm.
What is the, actual thing that's... Is it a door? I may have misconstrued.
So there's, an opening.
The spiral tunnel thing?
That spirals down underground.
Okay.
And that has now been closed off by some sort of force field.
Okay.
And as soon as that happened, all of their equipment started going haywire, and the blizzards have been persistent for the last week.
Okay.
Sounds to me like you dug too greedily, too deep.
Well,
Mr. And she refers to yes, that's correct. I want to be clear that we did not dig. That we found this, that these were here prior to us arriving, and that is why we asked the Xeno Wardens to investigate, because they are professionals at taking care to not disturb ruins. But apparently they did this time. I know that they had an intern with them. That must have been this Mr. Man that you're speaking of.
Yeah, I'm not surprised that kid got himself in trouble.
It's probably all his fault.
If you want to look at the video clip that she sent to you, what you see is shaky footage panning around a circular room crowded with machinery. Lights blink in what appear to be computer consoles, though the technology, Fel, Kuiper, this doesn't look like anything that you've ever seen. Not in the Veskarium, not in the Pact Worlds. It is very, very strange technology. The operator of the camera then flips the device to reveal herself as the Corlu, bundled in heavy thermal gear. 2 other humanoids are huddled in the corner behind her. And she says into the camera, "We woke it up." A warning klaxon howls in the distance. "Dear gods, the defenses are back online. the camera shakes violently and the footage ends abruptly.
I don't really care for the look of that. None of that tech, like that. I've never seen anything like that before.
Not a clue.
Doesn't look like anything to me.
I will say that you recognized Weldy as one of the people in
the video.
room.
Yeah.
When did they receive that video? Is that like the day that it came back
It's
on?
the day that it happened.
Okay. Have they been able to do any like scans? Like, are there life signs? Or?
No, so all their equipment is jumbled
Completely,
and acting very strangely, and they can't get it to do what it's supposed to do.
Because
So
of the
they've had-
field. Yeah.
Zero communications outside of that video.
Correct.
Gotcha.
Well, it's been a week. Obviously, you've got to worry about thirst and hunger, but I imagine they've got rations. And knowing Weldy's probably got a backpack full of Cheetos and Rice Krispies.
Well, she did mention that they are well stocked, so the starvation isn't necessarily a concern. She's more worried about what the defenses might be. Yeah.
Is there anything else pertinent information that we should know before we go to the site and start looking around?
She'll tell you that while the chalet's compound is currently secure and powered by emergency generators, elsewhere rolling power outages are plaguing the rest of the planet. Comms aren't getting through to the trap team in the valley. A previous expedition sent to recover any survivors failed, returning several days later with several injuries from frostbite. So they had tried to send some of their own people out there and were not able to penetrate the force field. And so she is warning you about the severe nature of the weather, and it is extremely, extremely cold. And so she's, tells you, I hope that you've come prepared to deal with extreme colds, because this is beyond even its normal environmental issues.
Now, let's go back just a little bit.
Yeah.
You said that you had some teams try and go in. What did they try? How did they try and do it? Because I don't want to try and repeat their steps and waste time.
Well, unfortunately, they were not skilled or outfitted enough to get through the force field. Now, I imagine folks of your caliber and resources might have a better chance at that, but we did not have any mystics or technomancers available to try to penetrate whatever this magic or force field is. And they were not prepared for the weather, and as a result, they could not spend very long out there because one of the team members was suffering from severe frostbite. It was quite a disaster, to be frank, and I wish I could give you better news, but they were ill-prepared and inadequately trained for that kind of mission.
So they basically just went up, knocked, tried to push on it, didn't work, and had to come back.
I think that, unfortunately, is the sum of the matter.
Well, okay, mechanically speaking, general environmental protections are not going to cut it. Is that what I'm understanding? Like armor environmental protections?
So, it is sub-zero temperatures, resulting in an environment of extreme cold. So it depends on your armor of whether or not you can sustain that. She tells you that there are deep snow drifts and powerful winds, and that the severe weather conditions do seem to have some magical components to them. She doesn't know the full extent of it, but they are altering the conditions of which magic normally works.
Well, that's unfortunate.
So there's no guarantees that we'll be able to ready your back once we actually penetrate the shield. The field.
I'd be willing to bet it won't work.
No.
I would think that is a probably accurate assessment.
So I just looked it up real quick, and environmental protections, I believe it's the same across all armor or gear unless it says otherwise. Temperatures as low as -20 Fahrenheit.
Correct.
Okay.
That is sub-zero.
It is, but it's not too far, Sub-Zero.
Yeah, I'm not reading anything here that is suggesting that you.
Just don't go out there in your skivvies.
Yeah, you just.
Yeah,
I think you only
saying
get
that
like
it's-
24 to 48 hours of environmental protection, something like that.
I think that's how you've got.
Depends on the.
Depends on the suit.
Yeah, the higher
Yeah.
the tier, the more uses. So, and each use is like 1 hour's worth.
Correct.
Yeah,
Like, I've got 312 uses on mine.
Yeah, I
Correct.
think
Yeah.
at the high level, you guys should have plenty of hours because it's going to take you. It's a 2-mile hike from here to the site.
Yeah.
I mean, could we not just fly our ship that 2 miles?
I was
instead of
gonna-
hiking?
You have to hike down, right? Like. Down.
There's no way to safely navigate the ship into the
I mean, the
valley.
tracer's like almost 300 feet long, you know.
there's no parking spaces down there.
Well, and given the weather conditions too. It's,
And also with the technology going wonky, who's to say we'd even be able to control the ship as we get closer?
Also
Right.
true.
Okay.
Well, instead of the ship, you guys got any type of, like, I don't know, like Rover or like a truck or something we could take? Or
well, we
Some
do,
APC.
but again, none of our equipment is working as it should. It's as if these ruins are somehow hacked into every bit of technology that we have.
That is
In
unfortunate.
fact, I would make sure that your ship is secured, maybe turn it offline in some form of fashion so it doesn't suffer from the same virus that seems to be permeating through all of our tech.
Well, you have the keys, right?
I got the
Oren,
keys.
you have the keys? Okay.
Yeah, I got the
We're
keys.
fine. We're fine. That's how that works, right?
Yeah, just beep beep.
Is there something that we...
Yeah, you got a rune drive in there.
Oh,
You're good.
We're
Yeah.
good. Okay.
Rune drive is the hand wave of Epic Tracer,
Love it.
so we're good. We're good to go.
Yeah, you have like a freaking transcended android as your fucking AI in there. So,
You right.
Yeah,
You
nothing's
right.
gonna. I don't think anything's gonna happen.
Outside the window, as you guys are kind of discussing this, you do hear the holograms start singing like a festive carol. The elvish, bluish holograms, and there's that. It really seems to be out of tone with what's going on here, but they're just singing their songs. Like winter, winter, winterland. Aren't we glad that you have our hand? Whatever. That's about as good as I could improvise right there.
Nailed
This rhyme
Proud of
scheme is
you.
atrocious.
Yeah, and she says, "Oh no, aren't they? Oh nope, aren't they precious? I can't wait for my grandchildren to visit. We're going to have a gift shop with a photo booth where you can pose alongside the bots. It'll make an adorable holiday card." And then she sobers and shakes her head in apology. I'm sorry. It seems all so ludicrous now, with those poor scientists trapped in the valley. And this is like real shades of John Hammond from Jurassic Park. You know what I'm saying? She says she encourages you that before you begin your trek to Hardpack Valley, that's where it's at, to stop by the first aid station that's in the gift shop downstairs for supplies, and that just tell them that she has sent you there and they will outfit you with some supplies.
Okay. Let's do that.
Okay.
That's what's up.
So you do that. You make your way down to the converted gift shop, and the supply person there gives you 4 white nanite hypopens,
Oh, nice.
2 green nanite hypopens, 4 Mark III serums of healing, and a spell ampule of haste. And plus, each of you get a week's worth of R2E rations.
Okay.
Oh, nice. That's more than I expected. I thought they were going to give us
Yeah.
like a pound of peppermint bark and 6 mugs of hot chocolate and say, get on the way.
We'll fucking see you.
So I'm gonna take the spell amp.
Yeah.
Do y'all know what the nano?
I don't know
Yeah.
what a white one does. We've had
What's
the
the-
green and the red before.
What does the green do? Do you remember? I think it's a.
It's like a, oh god. Takes away like a condition, I think.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so you've got white is a level 9 item, removes affliction. Green is level 12. The effect is restoration.
Oh wow!
Yeah.
those are,
So
those are good.
I'm flush with that stuff.
Medicinals.
Well, no, actually, I don't think I've got a bunch of. But I've got 2 spell gems of restoration. I've got several, serums, and I can cast restoration, obviously, and obviously I can heal. So if anybody wants the hypopens and the serums,
I'll
Y'all
take
should
them just
probably
because I can
take 'em.
move around a lot,
I did take the spell amp of haste though.
Okay.
I will take 1 white.
Uh-huh.
And what if we do that? I'll take 1 white and 1 green, and you take the rest because you've got movement.
Actually,
No, I would say so.
Yeah.
So we've got 4 white hypopens. Everybody but Orange should get one of those, I think, because he has the ability to do this
4,
stuff.
definitely, yeah.
And then 2 other people should, we should have 1 person with 1 green, 1 with the other.
Sounds good.
So I guess Ziva with 1 of the greens and Kuiper with the other green because he's mobile.
Yep.
Okay, and then don't forget there are 4 Mark III Heroes of Sealing.
What's that?
Healing. 4 Mark III
Heroes of
serums.
Sealing.
Heroes of Sealing. Wow.
I love it.
What do they sound like?
It's like unlike other any technology you've ever seen
Oh god.
Or heard.
or heard, right? So yeah, it's 4 of the Mark III.
We just do the same thing.
Yep,
All of
just
the rest
drop
of
it.
us.
Yeah, y'all each take 1.
Everybody grab 1. Okay, great.
Actually, so the spell amp, so the spell gem is one that you need to cast. You need to be able to cast spells in order to use. The spell amp is something that's like an injection. So if somebody wants that haste,
Oh yeah.
you
you
should
go.
take that
Give it to-
instead.
Yeah, somebody else, because it doesn't really help out for my trick attack and shit, so, yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Well, Mike, we'll grab a spell ampule of haste then. Beautiful. All right, so you guys are all outfitted up, right? And you guys are going to start making your way towards Hardpack Valley. Goodness, give me a break here. Hiccups. So, you got a bit of a hike in front of you. I need you guys, as you are walking through these snowy kind of mountain valley, these winds are just beating against you. You guys are like having to like stand against the winds. I need everybody to roll a D100.
Yeah.
Oh wow, okay.
What do we get here? Mike, what'd you get?
41.
Okay, good. Felno.
Hey, 71.
Ziva.
43.
Oren.
37.
Close, but you're good. Kuiper.
53.
Okay. Y'all are good as this wind literally tries to lift you off your feet and knock you down. But the sound is so loud. I mean, it's just howling. In fact, it's howling so loud that you will take -8 penalty to any perception checks that rely on sound. It's that loud.
Like a freight train in the air.
Yeah, it's like literally just...
Yeah.
this-
In everybody's heads, you hear, "Thank God we got this telepathic bond.
Just
Is this
flaring.
thing on?"
Oren's like, telepath. Yes, it's on, Mike. You don't have to yell.
Cool.
Keep practicing.
He's still getting the hang of it, yeah. So about halfway between the chalet and the valley, that floor that you're going to, everybody roll a perception check, and this is a visual one.
Okay.
Ooh.
Ew. Rolled low 36.
Oh, 37.
Look at you.
I'm not even going to say what I got.
Okay, all right. Well, that's fine. The Oren and Ziva, as you're making your way down this slope, a dangerous crevasse juts through the mountain slope. And just as Mike is about to take a step into it and fall into the chasm, the two of you, it takes 2 of you because he's huge.
Yeah.
He's a big old lizard.
Yeah, to hold him back and keep him from making that terrible misstep, as it is a 10-foot wide and 160-foot deep chasm.
Wow.
That Mike almost stepped into that he did not see as a result of all the snowdrift.
Yeah,
blizzard.
yeah. After we grab him, Orin kind of pats him on the back of his armor and telepathically says, "Watch it, big guy."
Appreciate you. I mean, I've got a fly speed now, but still would have had to waste some charges.
So, as you get even closer and the valley starts to taper in, and at the foot of the slope, snowdrifts have really gathered, I need all of you to roll a survival check.
Well, that's not great.
Okay. Ooh, nice.
Okay. Adam, I'm so glad that you have me rolling on Foundry.
What'd you get?
I got a natural 20 for a 24.
Okay, that's cute.
Okay, well, fuck off. All right, I'm happy for me.
Orin got a 32.
Okay.
Rolled a 27.
19.
27 for Phil.
Orin saves y'all's bacon once again as he spots what looks like regular snow is actually a deep pocket of snow that you almost like sink down into like quicksand. Again, he uses, you use your telepathy to warn them of these snowdrifts and keep them from sinking into it and potentially suffocating.
Ooh.
I didn't know you brought bacon.
Always come prepared, Mike.
What are you guys feeling right now about this hike? What's going through your guys' heads? We kind of just like push through here. You got a lot of information. What's your motivation at this point?
Well, we got to get wealthy, right?
Right.
You know.
Obviously that's what brought you here, but the more information that you've gathered about what's going on here, and that like it's bigger than just Weldy, like
right.
It's just something that has changed the environment of the entire not
planet.
Changed the environment, but like changed the weather patterns of the entire planet. There's some sort of virus hacking every piece of technology on this surface. Where are y'all at?
Yeah, Orin thinks this is some deep, mysterious thing. He's used to, getting to the bottom of the mysteries of the cosmos, but he thinks this is something that we don't know anything about. It's going to be completely unknown and completely alien to us, and is a little trepidatious, but determined as usual.
Kuiper's a little bit more practical in this and that. Because of intel gathering, more information is required. And so it's very pragmatic as far as like his view on this is that, it's not necessarily something that's, it's something that's a system-wide or rather planetary-wide that's affecting these ruins are affecting the technology here, impacting this weather. But still, more information is required out of this before he can make any kind of rational assessment to surmise what is going on at the bottom of this.
Yeah, Fel would be thinking that there's got to be a logical explanation to this. There's a cause, then there's the effect. So some crazy technology. He's almost excited to see and potentially learn from what he's about to experience.
What about Mike?
Mike's not concerned about any of that. He knows that any of the mystery and the technology involved with this is something that'll be sussed out and solved by his allies. So he's much more focused on looking out for everybody on this actual hike and safeguarding them from pitfalls as they've been safeguarding him. Let's get to the location and then worry about that stuff. But for right now, let's not get split up. Let's not get separated. Let's keep everybody, healthy and whole until we get there.
Well, what about Captain?
Captain's having vague, not actual doobly-doo based, but flashbacks of our time on Nacondas with the Aslanti ship. kind of like dealing with unknown technologies, ancient technologies that we don't really know anything about. So just really trying to compartmentalize it and focus on getting to the site and then focus on getting that open, because a planet-wide catastrophe, essentially, that this is something that she can't deal with currently. So again, kind of repeating everything that everybody else is saying, taking it step by step, focusing on one task, then the next.
Well, as you all descend into Hardpack Valley, you enter from the foothills to the south. Hardpack Valley is a sprawling construction site populated with cabins in varying degrees of completion. The cabins surrounding the village square at the center of the valley are completely built, while the buildings on the community's outer edges are a little more than foundations. The village's predominant architectural style is a quaint alpine design with a modern twist. A-frame log structures are augmented with walls constructed of metal and glass, and silver solar panels adorn the roof. The impression of a sleepy village of modern log cabins is spoiled by the blizzard raging through the valley. The buildings surround a towering, blue-needled coniferous tree bristling with long silver pine cones at the center of an otherwise empty promenade. Metal sculptures of cavorting squawxes stand beneath the tree's snow-laden boughs, and a nearby plaque bears the common text, Snowdrop Village, established 321 AG. Around this village, particularly around the tree, a group, some more of those holographic elves with pale skin and flowing white hair are gathered, singing through the storm in faint voices. It's a simplistic but catchy carol, although you can't really make out the words at this point. As you step into the square, you notice directly in front of you, the blizzard seems to coalesce in two places. It gets denser and denser, like you didn't think that this snowstorm could get any more dense, but it starts swirling almost in a tornado-like fashion in two different places.
Can I roll a mysticism on those?
Well, you don't have to, because they eventually form into two huge elder air elementals.
Oh shit!
Oh,
okay.
This is what you see.
Ooh. Got them swole.
I love how jacked they are.
It's like jacked up genies. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, very Jinn-like.
Yeah.
And two of them.
It's Robin Williams.
Yeah, two of them appear before you and coalesce in this snowy blizzard. Not happy about your presence.
Well, same.
And we'll see you.
Okay, we're not either. Okay, nice. Elemental fight. Let's go.
It's gonna be fine.
Flex like that.
Everybody's gonna be flexing in this fight. Elementals included.